It was Christmas Eve in Austin town, and I was out walking as the sun was setting, giving way to the dark of the evening, and a million different snowflakes were sprinkling down over the town. Yes, it was a beautiful scene, and it seemed to me that there was something missing. So I stopped and I began looking over the colored lights hanging above the stable of my nativity. I could see that everything was there, just as I had planned it. I couldn't shake the thought, the sudden melancholy. What was wrong? What had come over me? I took a step back and ran my eyes over everything that my hands had crafted. I had placed the homely shepherds and the sheep just outside the stable. Yes, they were kind of rumpled. But what would you expect? I had bought them at a yard sale. I went over there and smoothed their robes as best as I was able. Then I sat on a straw bale and put my head in my hands and started thinking, what was it, that thing I had been missing? To my right I had the wise men traveling on their camels, looking majestic in their crowns, looking up at the star, showing them where they were going. Mary was there, in the middle of the stable, pretty and young. Joseph was there, a little older, but they still looked like Christmas. Standing there together, they sure weren't the trouble. Well, the snow kept on whistling and blowing, and I sat there thinking. This Christmas was coming. What was that thing I still was needing? I was desperate, so I finally began to pray, asking for a sign, anything. And you know, just like that, the plastic angel began flashing from its perch upon the tree. And what did I see but the truth right there in front of me? The manger was empty. Jesus was the missing piece of the nativity. I knew right then what I needed to do. I needed to fill the space where he needed to be. I searched here and there in the shed where the decorations were stored, through the small boxes and around the large ones, over and under this plank and that board, and you know, I created such a hue and a clamor that my wife ran from the house to see what I was doing outside in such horrible weather. I yelled at her, "It's okay, dear, I found Jesus." "Please tell me, what is the meaning of this?" was all that she could say as the snow swirled around her. "I'll tell you later," I yelled as I ran toward the manger. I smiled and I looked over what I had done. The nativity had looked nice on its own, but with Jesus in its proper place, I could finally see the whole picture. Yes, it was Christmas and I had never felt better.